and welcome to the Anna and Elsa tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be combining the two since they are similar. The only differences between these two characters is the hair steps. To start, your first step, and this is the same for both, you're going to pin on the whites of the eyes. With the whites sewn down all the way around the edge, you can then attach the irises and the glimmer of the eye, pin and sew. Finalize the front of the face with eyelashes, rosy cheeks, and a smile. Once you sew on those pieces, that will complete the front of the face. You can set that aside and we're going to begin the hair. If you are watching Anna, stay with me. If you are watching Elsa, you can skip ahead to the timestamp shown on the screen. For Anna, you can see I'm taking my two semicircles, pinning them together on the flat edge, and sewing that flat edge down. When you open it up, it should look like that. Next, I'm going to start the bangs, so I'm just going to pin and sew along the curve where the two bangs overlap. Once these two main pieces of the hair are complete, you can flip the back over and lay your bangs right on top. They should match up. If you have any sides that poke out, you can just cut those off with a pair of scissors. But I'm just going to pin and then sew around the top of the head. Now for attaching the two braids in the back. This method is very similar to what you will also do if you choose the Elsa kit. But you just gather your 3 felt pieces on either side of the back of the head, group them like so, and you lay your barrette over top and just pin that in place. And when you sew along the sides of the barrette, it will also sew down your 3 strands. So that is your first step. Now with your barrettes and hair strands secured in place, I'm just going to lay something heavy in the center of the head to keep my strands in place as I braid them. But you're just going to braid like so, taking from the left and right and bringing those strands in the center over and over again. There is also a diagram attached for you in your instructions kit, which can be very helpful for this step. At the end of the braid, secure with one of your thin felt strips. And repeat this process for the other braid. Okay, now for the Elsa hair. If you are watching this video just for Anna, you can skip to the timestamp shown below. For the Elsa hair, we're going to start by assembling the bangs. So I'm laying these 2 pieces on top like so, and I'm going to sew them in place one at a time. So first the one on the bottom, then the one that's overlapping on top. When I finish, it'll look like this. And then I can simply lay the bangs on top of the back of the head, pin that in place, and sew around the edges where the 2 pieces meet. For the next step, I just flipped to the back of the head and I secured down my 3 felt pieces with my felt barrette, blue barrette, and I just sewed that down with a rectangle. And now I'm braiding my 3 felt pieces. Unfortunately, I did not record before this, so if you need more clarification on how I secured down my 3 felt pieces with the barrette, you can always go back to the Anna video because I show it really well in that one. And then I'm just tying off with the thin felt strip. So in completion, this is what Elsa's hair looks like from the back and then from the front. Last but not least, you're going to attach your front of your face to the back of your face, and you're just going to sew around it, leaving a space to stuff it from. This is your last and final step. So once you stuff it, don't stuff it too much so that it's a ball, but just enough so that it still lays flat. Here I'm just pinning that opening shut so that I can close the hole. And last but not least, whether it's Anna or Elsa, you're just going to place their wig on, just like so. Very cute. And that's all there is to it. Enjoy. Hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.